Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We are actually in Kabana's private room at the Couture Show, live from Las Vegas, one of the biggest jewelry shows in the world, with the man, the myth, the legend, Stavros himself.
Nice to see you today.
Nice to see you. We're broadcasting live on your Facebook page to be able to share with all of your viewers and collectors and all the people that love your jewelry a little behind the scenes and also just a little bit more about the story of Kabana and you.
Oh, thank you very much. As of today, it's 50 years ago I came to this country, exactly 50 years ago. And I arrived in New Mexico exactly 50 years ago. I came as a tourist, and then I ended up staying for a long time. It's my home today.
A couple years.
So, exactly. But I love what I do. I learned my trade in New Mexico from different local artists, and I decided at that point, and I called my mother then, and I told her, I'm not coming back. I know what I'm going to do. So that's what's happening. And exactly, my dream came true. I wasn't dreaming about it, but it's the destiny, and that's what it's all about.
And your dream was like the true American dream. Coming over here, you wanted to learn a trade and bring that to life. And I mean, you have brought it to life.
I appreciate that, and this is correct. I love what I do, and it was my destiny.
It shows.
Simple. It was my destiny.
It shows. There are so many extraordinary pieces. So if you've been watching social media with Kabana throughout the last few days, you've seen there's literally, I mean, I don't even know how many pieces. It's endless, but lots of new designs, lots of new and exciting things in the collections that they can actually order directly from you by sending a direct message. So that's a really exciting thing. And what inspired you with the gemstones that you do use? Like, what inspired you to use these gorgeous gems and to really kind of, dive into inlay?
I love colors. Colors to me is everything.
Yes.
Colors brings life, brings happiness, brings sadness, brings reality, and that's what colors for me. And I found all those natural materials. Everything I use is all natural. It's all around us where we live, and I'll travel all around the world to find the raw materials.
Well, perfect example of that is opal.
That's correct. Opals is something that I've been doing it for the last 45 years, and all my opals is from Australia, and it's a very difficult stone to use and very difficult stone to obtain because mining is not very easy anymore.
No.
On anything. But opals, it has all the colors of all the stones. Every opals are a mystery because each opal is individual stone. It's exactly like people. We're all the same, but each one has its own character, its own look, and that's why every opal is different. There is not one opal alike.
I love that. And all the gemstones that you use are natural and organic. And every, thing that you do is actually still to this day done in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Everything is done in New Mexico. And there's where I learned my trade, and there's where everybody's working. And my other jeweler in the shop is 38 years with me. So
and your average jeweler is not the average jeweler because there are people that can't cut opals, that can't inlay opals specifically because you have to fit it into a channel seamlessly. There can't be holes or gaps or mistakes.
They have to be very clear. It takes 5 years for somebody to do opals, but inlay takes a long time to be trained.
Yeah.
You have to be very patient to sit down at the same table every day to create a piece. And I always remind everybody that each piece of them, they will become an heirloom for somebody. So let's put your heart in it. If you don't feel good today, don't do it. Come next day. Do what is best for you.
Well, I think it's so important to remember that, each piece is done by hand. And when you look at a piece of Kabana, what really sets it apart is it's a multi-step process. You start off with the casting.
It's many process and goes many different steps to create a piece. It takes between 12 to 18 different steps to be, and then also the quality. The quality control is it's between 7 to 14 times to 20 times. It depends the process. The best feeling of it when I check the jewelry, I always check the inside. I always check how it feels. This is the most important. And touching the jewelry. Touching my jewelry, touching inlay is become one with your hand, one with the gold. Because the way that after it's casting, after we cut the stone and we put it in, we grind it and we grind the gold and the stone all together becomes one.
And you do this beautiful pillow effect. So it's so important because one little slip of the hand could totally change an entire piece of jewelry or perhaps ruin it. And a lot of inlay artists will cut corners and sacrifice that because, you know, essentially it could cut costs or this or that, but it also sacrifices the quality, the integrity of your piece. There's a reason that you can offer a lifetime guarantee because, like you said, you go through every step to make it be the highest quality piece
As
possible.
always, you know, we guarantee our workmanship. We don't guarantee wear and tear, of course.
Yes,
you know,
of course, but you know.
otherwise, jewelry is a very delicate
Mhm.
item. So is what we guarantee is what we do. That's correct.
Yes, you do such a beautiful job. And I know there's so many collectors out there. So you can actually direct message us at Kabana or even at Love to Shop Live if you want more information on any piece. I'll try and post some photos of some brand new pieces. You know, you have everything. You have the classic hearts, you have the Riviera collection. You've come out, I love these. So you've actually dug into the vault and all those rainbows of colors of gemstones that he's literally just been keeping, just like hanging on to.
That's correct.
You've
That's
made this
correct.
gorgeous collection.
We have been collecting many stones for many years from all over the world. That's rhodolite garnet from Africa. You know, that I'm opening all the inventories and now we start putting them again alive in jewelry.
And I love one of the big things that you're doing is not only silhouette style pieces, but these little guys that layer up together, because that's one of the hottest trends going, is all these stack and layers.
Stackable
Yes.
and changes and all
Mhm.
that. People want to be creative.
Yeah.
By giving them a ring that will be, they can put 7, 8 rings together with their finger. One time they can put three rings, 5 rings, 7 rings, change colors, change. It's great because it allows them to create their own imagination of the colors that they want to have.
That's right. It's like you're custom creating your own little piece.
Exactly. And they all fit perfectly together.
How many designs do you have?
Oh, I'm very insecure. That's why I try to design many things. Close to 20,000.
20,000 different designs at Kabana. Now that's probably in gold, right? In your gold pieces.
Yes. And I do silver as well.
Many people don't know that you have an entire Kabana 925 website. It's gorgeous. But if you love silver, I mean, things like this is a work of art. This is not just, this is literally a work of art.
No, octopus for us, where I come from, is part of our life. And all the sea life is part of my life. I grew up in islands, I grew up in Greece with the sea. So I respect the sea life and many subjects that I have dealt with. Silver, that's how I started my business.
Yeah.
And I still believe on silver because silver is beautiful when it oxidizes.
Oh, yeah.
And becomes dark. It's antique. I like metals the way they are.
Yeah.
You know, the gold the way it shines, the silver the way it oxidizes, and that's the beauty of everything.
And that's the incredible thing is you truly have someone for everyone. You're all encompassing in what you do.
Yeah, correct. So that's very important for us as silver because that's how we train our people. That's how we. And I can create many things silver that I could never do it in gold. So everything has its limits. You know?
I love it. So we've got to know, and we won't tell the other gemstones, but what's your favorite gemstone?
I love them all.
You can't love them all.
I love them all.
I love them all too.
I love them all. And which my favorite design is the one that we haven't created yet.
Yeah, it is true.
And
I
that
have
is
seen
the
you with
fact.
that. Yep.
That's the fact.
Because I think at this point too, a lot of people think that, you know, do you continue to put out designs? What would you say to them?
I have to continue.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Every day. We just introduced 140 new pieces.
I love that.
And I cannot wait for the next introduction. And all my materials are all natural materials. You know, turquoise that I learned in New Mexico and from Arizona, and beautiful turquoise. And, so many mines, you know, Sleeping Beauty, Kingman turquoise, and pink mother of pearl that comes from Arkansas, from Texas, from the Mississippi. An American product made in America, created in America, you know.
And I don't think a lot of people realize that.
And all the different stones that I use, mother of pearls, and from all over the world, you know. And that's what it's all about. And I've been doing it for too long. In fact, not long enough. I need another 40 years if I could. You know?
Yes, because I mean, you do. You bring so much passion and love to what you do. You bring so much quality and integrity. You truly source out the best gemstones in the world. From, you know, white mother of pearl comes from that highly desired South Sea pearl. The pink mother of pearl, like you said, the different turquoises, the fact that you have a Sleeping Beauty mine turquoise. This is a mine that has not operated since 2012. and it is probably the most famous gemstone that ever came out of the United States of America.
That's correct.
So it's a big deal that you still have some of these gems, because think about what we hear with a lot of gemstones out there. One mine, we don't know when it's going to end. 2012 Sleeping Beauty mine turquoise
correct.
closed
And
down.
really, it was a byproduct.
Yeah.
It was a copper mine, and it was a byproduct.
Yep, it was copper is the main.
That's correct.
Mhm.
And that's it's a byproduct, so it's very limited where we can mine it. And now we have the new turquoise that's Kingman out in Arizona.
Yeah, I love Kingman
And
turquoise.
that is very similar and beautiful
Mhm.
with metrics. We have it. We have it with no metrics. And this is the
Kinda
metrics is all natural, happened inside the earth, and that's the beauty of the stone. When you grind it, all the elements comes out, and at what time you stop, because you have to know when to stop to grind it.
I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. We love your designs. We are so excited. If there is ever a question that you could ask Stavros, let us know in the comments, and we will absolutely try and get you the answer from his creative genius mind. So tell us, make us all jealous. What are you going to do for the next, once you leave the big show in Vegas? Got any big plans?
Yes, I'm going back to where I was from, I'm going back to my Greek islands, and I'm going back to home to see my family and enjoy the Greek food and drink the wine, of course,
Of course.
and see all my friends, and I can't wait to go. I cannot wait to go, and I can't wait to come back. I have two countries, Greece and New Mexico, and I love them both.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing all of your
Thank
beautiful
you very much.
designs.
And it's
and your
always
beautiful
lovely
knowledge.
to see you, and thank you very much.
Thank
And,
you. We're going to get more behind the scenes with Stavros, and we will go ahead and post some photos of the new designs. If you love any of the new designs, please direct message us. We can go ahead and help you with that, so you can be able to treat yourself to your favorite piece of Kabana. There's so many new designs coming out every few months, I feel like, with you guys. To be able to put out 100 and some odd new designs just for this show is incredible.
we love what we do.
Yeah. No better way to say it. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all again soon.